Welcome to Art Walk with Cassie.
If we think of Western modern art as an aesthetic revolution that kept escalating, then Fauvism was perhaps its brightest and shortest-lived firework display. It was born in early 20th century France and made its official debut at the 1905 Salon d'automne in Paris. When critics saw the works of young painters like Matisse, Derain, and Vlaminck, they were almost dazzled into squinting by the sheer force of the color. And one of them blurted out, "These are wild beasts." That is how the name Fauvism entered history, half mockery, half astonishment. And yet these wild beasts were not savage at all. They had simply done something remarkably bold for the time. They stopped making color dutifully serve reality. The sky did not have to be blue. Trees did not have to be green, and a human face could just as easily be orange-red, purple, or bright blue. For them, color was not there to copy the world, but to ignite sensation. The rise of Fauvism would have been impossible without the groundwork laid by post-impressionism. Van Gogh gave them expressive brushwork, Gauguin offered bold, flat areas of synthesized color, and Cézanne reminded them that painting did not have to be limited to simply looking like something. So, around 1905, Matisse and his circle went all in and fully liberated color, creating the most recognizable features of Fauvism. High-intensity hues, sharp contrasts, simplified forms, clear contours, and a decorative vitality that practically rushes off the canvas. Among its leading figures, Henri Matisse naturally comes first, the undisputed conductor of this revolution in color. His Woman with a Hat made portrait painting say goodbye, almost overnight, to any obligation of correct skin tone. The Red Room seems to soak the entire space in red, like an espresso shot for the eyes. André Derain's Charing Cross Bridge turns London into a surge of colored electricity, while Vlaminck was even more untamed. In his hands, landscapes always seem on the verge of bursting into flames. For all its brilliance, however, Fauvism lasted only a very short time. From roughly 1905 to around 1908, no more than 3 or 4 years in total. The reasons are not hard to see. On the one hand, this was never a tightly organized movement, but rather a temporary alliance of painters with similar styles and not entirely identical aims. On the other hand, modern art was changing at breakneck speed, and Cubism soon arrived to claim the spotlight, sending each of them in different directions. Matisse continued to delve into color and form, while Derain turned toward a more classical mode of exploration. The name Fauvism gradually faded, but the question it left behind, just how free color could be, was never put back in its box.
So much for today. I'm so glad you could make it. I'll see you soon. Take care.